Hi, I'm Sandy Petersen, and we're going to talk about the core game of Glorantha the Gods' War. So, the biggest and most obvious thing when you open the box, besides rule books and stuff, is the map. Now, the map is set up so that one side of it is the 3-player map, the other side is the 5-player map, and if you flip just one side over, then it makes a 4-player map. So there's 2 different configurations for the 4-player map. Now, in the game, however, we only include 4 factions, so you can actually only play it with 3 or 4 players. You can add a 5th faction by adding the expansion box. Now, if you bought, or downloaded rather, not bought, it was free, but downloaded the print and play, then you got one of the configurations of the map and the 4 factions. You could play out the full core game and enjoy it. Let's talk a little bit about the factions, which in the game we actually call empires. In the core game, there's 4 empires. There is Chaos, Darkness, Sky, and Storm. Each empire consists of an empire sheet, which shows you the empire's abilities, its critical weakness. It kind of sets up the whole thing so you can look at it and control your empire. It has 6 gift tiles that you earn by going on quests. When you accomplish one of those quests, you get the gift tile as a permanent addition to your empire. You can think of it as kind of like a tech tree. You're working your way up in magic spells. Then you also have units. Each empire has 9 units in the core game. There's 4 kinds of units that you could have. There are minions, and most of the empires have 4 of these. There's the mortal hero, which you would have 1 of typically. There is the lesser gods, which you typically have 3, and there's the greater god, of which you have 1. Of course, there are factions that violate these rules because the game is very asymmetric. Finally, each empire has buildings. In the core game, these buildings are represented by tiles that you place on the map that become effectively kind of a terrain feature, and they generate power and energy for you. A game of God's War, a 4-player game, lasts about 2 hours, about a half hour per player. The first time you play, it might take a little longer while you're in reference to the rules. When everyone's very experienced, it might last a little less time. And this is the core game of God's War. I think you'll enjoy it.